I talked with the actor Michael Shannon a couple of weeks ago.
Do you know how much I love that man?
I know how much he loves you. He said that nobody does strength and yearning like you.
Really? He said that?
He did.
Wow, that Michael Shannon. I think, wow, that means so much to me because working on Take Shelter with him was such a joy, and I think even when that movie finished, I like burst into a sob of tears because I was so sad to have to say goodbye to that relationship and dynamic. And I hope to work with him again. I told him, I said, I want to do a guest star on Boardwalk Empire, please, I want to work with you.
But then we watched The Dead, and I get exactly what he's talking about.
Oh.
That strength and that yearning. And then it's interesting with the theatrical training you've got. There were almost two parts to this movie. There's that very, very theatrical stuff where you're caged up in the room, and then there's all of this really hot ass-kicking action stuff that you're doing too.
Yeah.
So it's got to be kind of fun for you as an actress to kind of go both ways. Yeah?
Yeah, as an actress, I always want to do things that I've never done before. And I also love the idea of playing opposites. So it's interesting that you say that Michael Shannon sees a connection of strength and yearning because those are opposite emotions. But I'm drawn to characters that aren't just black and white, aren't clear cut. There's so many shades of gray into who they are. They're flesh and blood women. And definitely for Rachel, I mean, she is this kick-ass Mossad agent, you know, very capable, but at the same time, because she's a human being, it allows for moments in the script of vulnerability, of fear, of her doubting if what she's doing is right. And then there's also so much confusion with the whole idea of the love triangle and trying to close her brain off because she's so confused and where that mistake actually leads her.
A trio of spies, a trio of actors. They all get thrown together. How are they different? How are they the same?
Well, I don't mind being thrown into a room with Sam Worthington and Martin Chokas. I think they're fantastic. They're great actors, really cool guys, really fun human beings, very, very funny people. We would come home after doing very difficult scenes. We'd all share a car back to our apartments and talk about the scenes for the next day. We would collaborate on ideas. And even after sometimes the most difficult days of filming, I remember one time we had a dinner in my apartment. We had we drank wine and ate Thai food. So I love working with people who are incredibly dedicated and serious about their work, but then also are just fun and nice human beings.
Right. The Dead, in a lot of ways, is about standing up to your fears. I'm wondering how that resonates for you personally.
Well, I feel like as an actor, I'm always asked to stand up to my fears. I mean, even choosing the idea of being an actor is a very fearful, you know, thing. It's like, okay, I may be destitute and broke, but you know, I'm gonna do this because it's what I love. I feel like with every part I take, I usually will only take parts that scare me a little bit or a lot. It's something I've never done, something that I don't know that if I'll be successful doing. It's a huge risk. It's I'm not the obvious choice for the character. So actually I find that I love fear because fear usually forces me to rise up and combat it and then feel like I did it. Okay, I can move on.